Good morning, everybody. Glad to see your faces, even though you're not here yet. You watch the VOD. I'm happy to see you. It is Saturday morning, September 5th. It is 10 a.m. I am running late. I slept in today. Not intentionally. I just could not get out of bed. My alarm went off at 7:30, and I thought I snoozed it. Apparently, I turned it off. And the next thing I know, it was 9:30. So I scrambled to get some breakfast, get my coffee brewed, because Animal Crossing isn't Animal Crossing without coffee. Not that I apparently need it after sleeping in. I am just ready to go today. Today is an extra life day. It's the first of a 3-day weekend. First day of a 3-day weekend. We are going to stream like motherfuckers. And I'm gonna try to make that the last time I swear on this this particular part of the stream, because we are streaming for children. As you can see under the video player, there is an Extra Life donation link. It's also in chat right now. If you just type !extra, you will get the link ready to go. We're aiming for $500. I would love to go well past that on this drive. I have put some incentives in. We talked about that on this week's Ordinary podcast. I know the incentives aren't for everyone, but for the sake of my intestines, I had to make them not the easiest thing to grab. Because for $5, you can get a personalized thank you video sent directly to you. For $50, I will eat or drink something interesting. I will do, depending on how many of those donations we get, I will do, one big video of all of them, hopefully. I put them at 50 though, because I have to purchase out of pocket the weird things that I'm going to eat or drink. So I need to make sure that you're serious about it before I do it, because of, the financial strain on myself. We also have a far out there couple of incentives. $100, I'll dye my hair blue. $500, I'll shave the fucking stuff off. Like I just swore again. And I mean clippers, razor. I'll go down to the skin, piss my girlfriend off for $500, because that is hitting our goal in one fell swoop there. Now, I need to remind you, we are at $75 right now. Those are incentives, not milestones, which means that if someone donates $25 today, it does not bump us into the Chad's gonna dye his hair blue tier. Like, that's not how it works. I need a $100 donation to dye my hair blue. Because that's a serious, again, it's a financial burden on myself, and it is also I need to make sure y'all serious about raising money for children if I'm going to harm myself in that way. You can find more on polynerdic.com. That's enough of me talking, because I've already swore 3 times, and I need to not do that on Animal Crossing and coffee streams, because these are family-friendly streams, and we're raising money for children. It just feels weird to be like, F this, pee on that, whatever. I've got an earbud in this time because I want to hear the notifications. But as I was saying at the start here, we are going to stream all day long. It's going to be sort of a marathon. I didn't bother to announce it ahead of time because last time I announced it, nobody showed up. So we are just going to play games all day, and whoever wanders in, hopefully they're of kind heart and ready to give a little to the children. Drop some green for those sick kids. I have dressed myself as appropriately as I can. I have gray-blue shorts on and my KK Slider shirt on. So, as always, I try to dress appropriately when we're streaming. Animal Crossing. I chose not to do the Hawaiian shirt today strictly because I did my laundry last night and forgot to hang it out, so it's too wrinkled to wear today. So we will be donning that tomorrow for Animal Crossing and coffee. Pay no attention to Chelsea's butt on the computer. I just, while we were talking, I put Raymond where he goes, up on the wall. So we have our wall of villagers complete now. You can't see them, but above this wall here is our exiled community members. We had Tiffany the bunny visit the island yesterday, but I didn't get a chance to ask her if she wanted to stay and who she wanted to replace. She's an interesting character. Hello, good morning, afternoon, evening, depending on where you are. Thanks for joining us. I want to call you Ad, just for the sake of simplicity. Unless you have a specific thing you would like to be called. Alright, it's afternoon for you. That's why I always preface it that way. That's a good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Because it's 10:15 for me, so in the morning. I'll put these up. It's not a sweatpants kind of day. It is a gym shorts kind of day. Alright, Chloe. Am I pronouncing that correctly? Oh, I can't put anything else in my storage? What the what? That's terrible news. That is terrible news. Aha! You are French. I've always wanted to visit your country. It seems beautiful. I took a French cooking class once. It was fun. Yeah, I've always wanted... France is high on the list of places I'd like to visit. I need to clear out some inventory today, apparently. Get rid of some of these duplicates. Man, we got a lot of twigs. We can sell a lot of twigs. It was simple stuff. It was like French onion soup. We were gonna do escargot, but I had to drop out of the class before we got to that. Oh, what was it? It was so many years ago. Is coq au vin considered French? Because I remember cooking that. It was like the introductory French cooking course. It was part of like just a general culinary school class I was taking, or program. I can. I admittedly a little out of practice because I don't have a very big kitchen in this apartment. So it's hard to like really throw down. But when I'm feeling inspired, I absolutely can. No, he wasn't a French guy. He was Dominican, actually. Dominican New Yorker, I believe. Like, I think his family was from the Dominican Republic. He was also our teacher for the basic American style stuff. Like, he taught us some Louisiana style stuff. He taught us some different American regional stuff. He was a funny guy though, because he smoked like a chimney and then tried to say that his taste buds were not affected by the nicotine. Dude wanted salt in everything. Just, this needs more salt. This needs more salt. I'd be like, dude, this is salty enough. I can't even eat it. Yeah, he was a good chef. But he He liked his food really salty, which always irked me because I'm not a big salt guy. Let's ditch some stuff here. All the fine things I brought them. I brought them some sticks and some clay. They're raccoons. What do they know? I used to like my food sweet, Chloe. A little too much so. At the end of last year, beginning of this year, I got diagnosed with diabetes. So I no longer do sweet food. Unless it's naturally sweet. Like, I love me some apples and some oranges and some berries. But yes, your country is beautiful. I would love to see it. I would like to do a tour of Europe, and honestly, you know, once Americans are allowed to leave the country again. Once we stop collectively being stupid. You know, 20, 30 years from now, I guess. Let's see. Anything good today? I kind of like those shorts. I will buy those shorts. I love that they call the stuff that looks like you're homeless frugal. Oh yeah, it's very, the whole thing's very complicated right now. I mean, frankly, the last thing I expected in 2020 was a pandemic. I was laughing about it the other day because I saw some memes about everyone was, you know, all optimistic for 2020 at the end of 2019. Like, 2020 is going to be my year. Yeah, my best friend, his wife, is a dual citizen of Switzerland and America because her dad is Swiss. And they go over there, well, not this year they didn't, but they've gone over there a couple times. And I've just always loved the pictures of Switzerland. It just looks beautiful. It's my boy KK. See, I'm rocking the KK shirt. Ready for the concert tonight if I remember to come back to it. Yeah. Things escalated quickly is definitely apt for 2020. Somebody put a tire in the recycle bin? That's lame. Yeah, Switzerland looks beautiful. Yeah, I mean, I've never been there, but just from the pictures I've seen, it's one of the most beautiful places. That's the thing I'm finding the older I get is, like, there is beauty everywhere if you just look for it. Like, I've seen some pictures of Thailand. Thailand looks gorgeous. You know, Germany, France, England, Ireland, Scotland. Spain has some beautiful scenery. I've seen some beautiful stuff out of Russia. Although Russia is one of those countries that kind of scares me to go to. Let's talk to everybody. Let's see if anybody's building anything. Yeah, I love Christmas time too. Other than the expensiveness of it, because we're entering the expensive time of the year for me. Because starting in October, actually, if you want to be real, starting in September, because my girlfriend and I, our anniversary is in September, and then it's just birthday and holiday one after the other, all the way through to March. So from October, well, all the way through to April. Because of Easter and my birthday. So like from September to April is just so expensive. It kind of looks like they're on the toilet. Are they sitting on the floor? No, they're just standing here in a way that made it look like they were sitting on the toilet. Yeah, that's very true about Russia. It's like that in a lot of places, though. Like, if you ever go to a lot of Middle Eastern countries, you just got to be really careful, respect the culture. Because a thing that, you know, in Europe or America that would not get you in trouble might get you in a lot of trouble. Shay, heyo. Yeah. That's honestly the thing that has kept me from, I mean, right now, obviously, the pandemic has kept me from traveling, but, like, over the greater extent of my life, expense is what keeps me from traveling. I'm almost out of coffee already. I just, like, downed that thing. That's not your car, is it? It sounded like it was further down the street. Remember, I'm on camera. Yeah. Ah. Chelsea doesn't like to get on camera.
My car is fine.
Yeah. It sounded like it was that way.
I was gonna say, there's a car down the street down there that constantly the alarm goes off.
Mm-hmm. Is Puck wearing a pink turtle costume?
He might be.
That's what it looks like. It looks like he's got a turtle shell on his back.
It's adorable.
It is. It's something you gave him, isn't it?
Yeah. Look, Puck is an interesting dude. He likes to rock some weird stuff, so I just let him get weird.
Yes, I think that's a valid, astute observation for everybody. Just don't say mean things. Oh, yeah, absolutely not. I had a friend in high school that was obsessed with learning languages. Like, it was his primary hobby. And he was trying to learn Russian. I don't know if he ever got it down or not. He talked about it being very difficult. Like, one of the most difficult things he's ever tried to learn. Oh, there's my bottle. What do we have here? Armor shoes. I think I know how to do that. Yep, I know how to do that already. Let me plant the... No, I can't plant them here. Yeah, I think it's valid for even people in your own country. Like, just be chill, be kind. You never know what someone's going through. Some people put on a good, strong face, and they're really dying inside. There's no reason to poke the bear, so to speak. Oh, how many hours have I played Animal Crossing? Chelsea just said too many. Let me check. Over 600 hours. Over 600 now. I've got a friend that's played over 1,000, so that they make me look like an amateur. I'm assuming you play too, Chloe? Alright, we got our junk out of the tree right away. Yeah, I figure most people who come by to watch Animal Crossing and Coffee also play the game, or at the very, very least are curious about it. I don't get a lot of people that watch this that, that are like, Animal Crossing's dumb. If I did, I'd be like, dude, come back later then. I'll play something else. No need to rain on my parade, man. I just need to say you're looking good in there, babe. Yeah. I like the towel on the head look. Yeah, I love the post-shower towel wrapped up on the head look. It cracks me up. Yeah, that's very valid. Like, yeah, if you don't get Animal Crossing, it could be a very boring game to watch. Like, you're just doing chores and stuff. What? Let's clear out some more inventory space here. We don't need all these. Let's sell a bunch of wasp nests. Chloe says you also look good.
Thank you, Chloe.
She says thank you, Chloe. She doesn't like to be on camera, but she can't escape being on camera on Animal Crossing because I have her everywhere. See? Chloe says you're welcome. Chloe is from France. She says bonjour. Go sell some stuff. Let's see. She bonjoured you back. I guess I'm assuming she. I apologize if that is incorrect, but Chloe sounds like a female name in all nations. Let's go sell some wasp nests, so they call them fine things. Drop these wasp nests off here. Sell them some wasps as well. Right now, my personal favorite villager is probably Eugene or Zucker.
Mine's Cookie and Kiki.
Yeah, Chelsea likes Cookie and Kiki. With Bree a close second, I guess. I'm assuming Cookie and Kiki are tied for first. Yeah. What are you chopping onion? Oh, you making a cheese ball?
No, I'm actually making a salad to go with lasagna.
Oh, okay.
And I wanted like a fresh sweet onion in it, and I'll put carrots in it, cheese, and croutons.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't figure the onions were a topping for the lasagna because that seems weird. Yeah, Kiki's one of our favorites. Here's Cookie. Cookie's rocking a black beret and black dress today. She's looking sharp. She picked up your grace. Cookie picked up your grace from Pico. Yeah. Yeah, I like the ensemble Cookie has put on today. In fact, there's stuff I gave her for a change. Here's Bree down here sweeping the sand like a fool. Like, you're never going to get this dirt cleaned up, Bree. You might as well stop. She was sweeping the beach with a broom, honey. Like... Oh, there's Kiki. She's hiding in your garden. Yeah, she's looking at your turtle. At least this time she's not looking at David's dong. That's Squirtle. I like that you turned David around.
I did. I was like, you know what? I'm more about the butts.
Oh, she just Kiki's taking a nap on your lawn chair by your pool. She just laid down, closed her eyes. Cat nap. Yeah, I had to go Zelda, man. I had to nail that Zelda tune. Get out of here. You don't need in here weeds. I wonder if that's from Gulliver. Or Gulliver, either or. I like what you did with the roses, honey. Yeah. Yeah. I just wish we had blue. I'm bummed we still haven't gotten blue to grow. Okay. Oh, can't go through that way. I forgot. Gotta go around. Yeah, it was one of the first things we did. Yeah, we have golden. We did get golden going. Blue is the only color of rose we have not been able to grow. Did you change you changed the color of your house, didn't you?
I did. I wanted spooky for spooky season.
Nice. I like it. I know you have good taste. You are with me. Nothing?
I know you don't say
Come on, man. Yeah, I have a bunch of them up by the house. They were one of the first ones I learned. I was like, oh, all I gotta do is water the black roses with a golden can. We're good. All right, I got that. Chelsea and I both have been trying to breed the blue roses forever. They're so rare. Come back up to the house here. This area right here is a work in progress. I just threw all these figures down and made a little path. I'm gonna figure out something to do with all the little figurines. Same up here. This area is a work in progress. Yeah, see, here's some of my gold. Like, this used to be a much more expansive orchard, but then I cut it in half to put a path through it. As I just run through my flowers while I'm not paying attention. Yeah, see, I've got these are where I keep my golds. And this is my money tree. I've got enough money that I don't have to be concerned with the, doing the money tree every day. My incredibly, self-promoting outdoor podcast studio. Thank you for the follow, Crazy Milk. I appreciate it. The alert scared me. I wasn't expecting it. I have some purple hyacinth and some blue. They were one of the first ones that actually started to bloom correctly. I've been working real hard on getting more purple tulips. I only have the one. I'm pretty sure this pagoda is probably in the way. I need to find a new home for it and the gnomes. Also, thank you for the follow, Chloe. I appreciate it. Yeah, I just like it's just like with the turnips, the stock market. I do not even really care about making a profit with it anymore. Like, my only goal with it is to hit that milestone. Which one is it? This one. I'm just trying to get that 10 million to knock that milestone off. So all I do is whatever the highest I see it on my island that week, I just sell. I don't worry about, the stock exchange or any of that stuff. Tried to turnipexchange.com or whatever that website was that people post their islands on. As soon as it's substantially more than what I paid, I sell. Even if it's only, 10 bells a turnip. My purples all came from the orange down here. Watering these tends to give you either purple and rarely a blue. And so then each time I would get a purple, I would put it up here, and then they start self spreading as well. Same with the blue. Yeah, I think I'm at like 14.5 now. So like I'm pretty cozy when it comes to bells. So I don't really gotta worry about anything. I do need to take care of some gardening up here though. Also need to get this guy. There we go. Oh wait, we gotta activate Godzilla while we're here. One of my rituals. Did you take one of my red roses? Did you take one of the red roses that were up here? The red roses near my Godzilla, did you take one? Because I thought I had 5. I thought I had 5 laid out.
No, because I have a ton of red
Nice
roses.
shirt.
I would have no need to steal from there.
Okay. I like your tunic shirt.
Thank you.
It's cute.
I got this on clearance.
Yeah, it's very cute. I know, it's very
I like
cute.
forest green. It works for me.
Yeah, forest green, black leggings.
Yep.
Looking good.
Thank you. I try. You know.
I
putting it
approve.
together.
Not that you need my approval.
Nope, I do not want.
You see, I had a hard time getting blue out of them. Like, they took forever to grow blue. That's why I have so many more purple. Clean this place up. It's a mess. Yeah, we're working together on our landscaping. Like, here's our little campsite area. Like I was saying earlier, Bunny was here. She wanted to, she played the card game with me once, but I lost. And, yeah, see, I get the occasional white one out of it, too. Like, none of it's guaranteed. It's all, like, I wish I had saved the video I watched, because I had a video that I was referencing where this guy broke down how the flowers crossbreed and what the percentages are. Like getting the special red to bloom a blue rose is like 1 in 64, but you have to have the special red first, and you don't know if you have the special red until a blue shows up. That's why blue roses are so frustrating. Alright, hold on. I gotta stay on task this morning. Let me drop these off, because I've done all my fossils. I've gotten the milestone. These are for Chelsea. Yeah, there's definitely a well-programmed science to the flower breeding. I love it. I just wish it was more easier accomplished. Okay, this is Chelsea's living room. Like, it took me forever to get that one purple tulip. Oh, she made this like a quaint little bedroom. Chelsea likes the color mint green, as you can see. I think this is her kitchen over here. It's funny, I don't know what it is. Without even discussing it, we flipped our kitchens and bathrooms. Like, yeah, this is her kitchen. I like it. I like what she did with the place. Cat person on the exit sign. Yeah, like I'm still trying to get purple pansies. I've been trying forever to get them. Because the completionist in me wants to check off all the things that you can make. And I have some things that need blue roses and purple pansies and stuff. And it's like, ugh. Gotta hydrate too. Like her study. Yeah, like I said, I constantly give her things with her face on it. Like, here's a sign with your face on it. Honestly, the candle makes me nervous near the books. We'll burn her house down on accident. We're gonna sign in one day and her house is gonna be on fire. There was an air bubble in my coffee. It scared me. I thought something was in my coffee. Cute. Interesting. Nice use of the arch in the basement bedroom, honey. Yeah. I haven't been in there in a while. I wanted to see what's new. Yeah, I saw that. I like that. I like it. There's a simplicity to it. Yeah. You can sell some stuff again? I love that the Nook store has the pumpkins in front of it now. Like they're ready for fall. Mm-hmm. Mushrooms are coming soon, babe. Mm-hmm. Hey, Raymond's in the store. Yeah, that's exactly my struggle is the need for the hybrid flowers to make things. Nah. They gave me more for a bunch of sticks than they gave me for the flowers. I guess, granted, the sticks are more valuable because they're crafting. Yeah, I'm ready for Halloween also. Like, I want to see jack-o'-lanterns and costumes, and I hope this gets appropriately spooky, you know, and gives us, you know, some good clothing options. I'm excited for the Mario stuff in March, but that's so far away. Oh, I'm gonna clean this up too. Yeah, I have the hyacinth lamp. Hyacinth lamp. There we go. I have words. Yeah, the Halloween furniture. Oh, I hope there's some good stuff. I wanna decorate the island for Halloween. Bree. God love you. You're not gonna clean the beach with a broom. At the very least, you should have a giant comb, so you can comb the beach. Hey, Pico. The Your Grace thing cracks me up. We do need to go swimming today. Still gotta get my scallop. I'll get this one for it too. Save her the trouble. She's got a busy day today, so I'm just gonna go ahead and take care of some business for Chelsea. Good morning, Ashley. Welcome to the party. Party. We got a late start today. We didn't start till 10. I snoozed my alarm, or thought I snoozed it, but I actually shut it off and then slept till 9:30. So, honestly, I didn't even need coffee this morning. But I drank it anyway. Because what is Animal Crossing and coffee without coffee? It would be a lie. And it's too early to do Animal Crossing and afternoon tea. Chloe, this is Ashley. Ashley, this is Chloe. In the chat. Chloe, Ashley is the one I was talking about that has more hours than I do. Thank you. Did it myself, believe it or not. Oh yes, that reminds me, Chloe. If you are a Discord user, we have a Discord. All are welcome as long as you're chill and friendly, as we were discussing earlier. Yes, this is the one with over 1,000 hours. Yeah, Ashley, you have to be friendly. Oh, wow, 1,300 hours. Wow, you've got double what I have. Although, God's honest truth, if I didn't play other games, I would probably have a lot closer to 1,300 hours. I have a bit of a problem. I like playing all the games. In fact, it bothers me that I don't get to play more than I do. Oh, hold on. I gotta see what this purple shirt is in that thing. I've never seen this one. Oh, okay. So you're just chit-chatting with the game running. You need more tunic shirts, honey.
Yeah, I know. They tend to be pricey. I was trying to
Yeah. It's a good cut for you.
Yeah, I like it too. It's cozy.
Ashley says hello also. She joined.
Hi, Ashley.
She says hello. Yeah, I don't know. Can y'all hear her? She's pretty far away from the mic. I don't have the gain turned up too loud. I'm trying to have it just loud enough that I can not be up on the mic to have to talk, but I can talk from back here and it still register. Plus the air conditioner. Did I miss that shirt again? There it is. Oh, it's the vampire costume, but in purple. Okay. They heard you. I know, I know. I always relay the message anyway. Yeah, she's got a big day. It's her nephew's birthday party today. His birthday was a couple days ago. I almost said a couple weeks ago. That would be wrong. Yeah. So while I am sitting here playing video games trying to raise money for children's, she is going to go visit an actual child. Yeah. Hey, Joe. How you doing this morning? I am fantastic. We get a full house today. All right, Joe, you've talked to Ashley. We also have Chloe in the chat. Chloe is our newest follower. Chloe, Joe is one of my mods. Thinking I'm gonna, looks like starting later worked out today. Oversleeping helped me out for a change. I know, you like to be right. She's modest too, folks. I'm gonna temporarily plant some hyacinth in front of your house. Yeah, in the sand. I just need to get them out of my inventory for a little bit. Yeah. That's what I'm doing. You got 3 purple hyacinth buds in front of your beach house. I gotta clear out my inventory. It's full. Yeah. It is phenomenal, Joe. I woke up well rested thanks to the sleeping in. I'm excited to play video games all day. Hopefully raise some money. What you looking at?
I'm just debating on how to take all this stuff down and what trips and
Yeah. I just saw what you did, Joe. That's hilarious. The arrow pointing towards yourself, Joe. All right, let's get back to the inventory clearance. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of these. No, I did not. Yeah, I honestly, it was Wednesday before I realized we were going to be off on Monday. I was like, what? Because they started talking about, make sure you submit your time card on Friday, because we're not going to be here Monday, so you got to get it done on Friday. I mean, we're always supposed to have it done on Friday anyway, but... You know, I like to get paid, so I'm always on top of submitting that time card. Yeah. Well, yeah, like Chelsea said, we don't do that shit for free. I don't show up to work every day out of the kindness of my heart. Sorry, horseshoe crabs. I'm going to sell some of you. I don't know why I keep any of you. I guess I'm hoping at some point they'll have a person that you can get figures made out of them. Yeah, Tony Hawk, man, I played it all night last night. My right thumb hurts from playing it. It was so good. I'm bound and determined to get 100,000 points before I move on to the second level. Look for clothing dupes. There's one. You got all the wedding stuff there, Ashley? I didn't do it enough. I didn't go visit them enough to. Yeah. Yeah, I've got an abundance of pearls. What's in the pink bag?
His shirt. I didn't feel like going and getting.
Oh wait, can I show the chat the shirt that we got for the boy?
He's gonna love it. Like he's seriously gonna geek out.
So Chelsea's nephew saw this shirt online and wanted it for his birthday. And it's a shame that I'm not wearing my Hawaiian shirt. They have a black cat named George. Oh wait, it opened up. It's a Hawaiian shirt with a black cat all over it.
Because he has a cat named George.
Yeah, they have a black cat. They have a black cat named George. I'll let you refold it because you're good at that.
You're the worst.
Yeah, he that cat on that shirt looks identical to their cat. So that's one of his birthday gifts.
He's gonna be a crazy cat kid.
Yeah, yeah, he definitely is gonna.
My whole family's obsessed with cats.
Yeah, you are a cat family.
We're all just a bunch of crazy cat people.
Yeah, nobody owns a dog.
No, we're all cat people. It's funny. We love dogs, but we only have cats.
But yeah, that's an adorable shirt. It took forever to get here, but it's an adorable Hawaiian shirt with a cat on it that looks like his cat. I got 2 vampire costumes. Yeah, they're not here this weekend. They probably won't be here next weekend either because Scarlett physically goes back to school. And she, you know, COVID being COVID, we're expecting that, you know, there's going to be issues. So, they will be back in the near future. It won't be 5 months for sure, but... Oh, my pockets are full already. Let's go sell some stuff. Yeah, they had a lot of fun doing that, so we're gonna do that whenever they're here. We're gonna play Fall Guys until something else fun for the family to come along. You know, they had a lot of fun doing that. And then maybe next time my eldest will be here. Maybe she'll take work off or whatever, and then so we'll have all of us here. Because those were just my little ones. Anything good?
No.
Anything bad?
No.
Okay. Oh, my phone's died. I need to plug it in. Oh, Chloe took her hat off. Not Chloe. Cookie took her hat off. Yeah, he's hilarious. He's a trip. Like, Dominic's something else, isn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He's interesting.
Yeah.
He's definitely the exact definition of unique.
Yeah. Yeah, he's... Piggyback on what Chelsea said. You look up unique in the dictionary, and there's that boy.
Yeah. My hands are full. Can you get the door?
Yeah, hold on just a second. Ah, almost dropped the
I
controller.
didn't realize how heavy this is going to be. This is a bad plan. All right, love you.
Love you too, honey. Tell the family I love them. Text me when you get there.
Okay, I'll try to.
No excuses. Do I have to yell to you? There is no try, just do. Ah. Thank you, Chloe. Have a good day. Thank you. I appreciate you popping in. I appreciate the follow. Hope to see you again. Hope to see you in the Discord. We're all nice people around here. I don't have tolerance for people that aren't. So hope to see you come back. Have a nice day yourself. I gotta get used to having the yeah. Yeah, Joe. You can pee on my neck, but I don't feel a drought. I still love that so much. Yeah, the boy's hilarious. He's interesting. I don't think I've laughed that hard on stream ever. I was surprised he even remembered any of that conversation because he's such a bad listener. Yeah, he's a special child, man. His heart's in the right place. Chelsea turned the statue around, guys. She says she turned it around because she's more about butts. Also, I think this is slightly less inappropriate. I don't know. Like, I know it's classical art, but it just having exposed dong on Animal Crossing Island was weird. I guess I have boobs up on my bit though. What are you doing over there, Pico? You're hiding. I can't see what you're doing. Oh, okay, you're watering flowers. Oh, man. Last weekend, man. I needed that, though. It had been so long since I've seen my kids. Seeing them 2 weekends in a row was great. Exhausting, but great. Red Dragonfly, I need 2 more of you. Yeah, I just hope, like, my worry is, you know, Scarlett goes back to school this week, and, oh, man, you did it. Thank you, Joe. I wish there was a way to, and there probably is, I'm just not savvy enough to make it, Yeah, I wouldn't want it to actually drop the clip now that I think about it. Like if the clip popped up in the alert box, that might be too much. You can pee on my neck, but I don't feel a drought. Oh, man. Some funky music. Go back and, yeah. I think I'm pretty sure I have it in YouTube. It's, I'm not sure how much. Man, I got a lot of duplicates. I already have gray sweatpants. I can sell the ones I've been carrying around. Cool. I didn't even know I had that. I didn't even know I had the suspender outfit. I don't need the blue denim cap. I don't need the blue explorer's hat. I got 2 flower boppers. Don't need that. Yeah, he's something special. Because he alternates between saying things that are incredibly inappropriate and then also saying things that are very caring. So it's like... That's why, like, one of the things was when I put them on camera with a live mic, I was like, okay, I'm going to have to be on my game, ready to cut things out of like... Because our first video together, he said some stuff that was like, whoa, you can't say that on camera, buddy. Get your mother in trouble. I don't need a pacifier. I don't need 2 privacy masks. I don't need these. I don't need 2 snorkels. Not gonna wear those ever. Yeah, he announced to the world that is, like, it isn't nearly as nefarious as it sounded, but he announced something that, like, he said it in a way that made it sound like his mother intentionally let him do a thing he shouldn't have done, and it's like, whoa, 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 whoa. I'm getting rid of the red rain boots. I'll get rid of the... No, I like the 2 different water shoes. Have any duplicate bags down here? Duplicate umbrella. Up and get rid of the ladybug umbrella. Does this stuff count as inventory? I assume it does. I know this stuff does. I don't know why it doesn't have the inventory counter on the screen. Unless you're on this page. I don't need that. Oh, pockets are full. Yeah, it wasn't anything terrible or anything like that, but it was just one of those things that, like, I personally wasn't comfortable having it committed to video. He was much better the second day. That's why I've made that post with all those clips on it, because he was such a trip. Towards the end, he started to melt down a little bit because he has some behavioral disorders, and he started to get a little cranky towards the end of it. So that's partly why we stopped as early as we. I mean, we did 2 full hours, but I love him. He's my little buddy. Yeah, he's one of the kids that I will say honestly needs the Adderall that he's on, because without it, he's almost wild. Um, he's gotten better the older he gets, but like he's definitely in need of the medication. Um, Like, I'm not the biggest advocate for medicating children, because I think we do it a little too much. I think we lean into medicine a little too hard in most cases. Um, and I say that as someone that's on a mood-altering prescription drug. But, like, he's definitely a kid that needs it. Because, like, all kids have attention deficits of some sort or another. Maybe not in a disorder way, but, like all kids struggle to pay attention and listen. Like, it's just part of being a child. But like, he legitimately like is incapable of focusing for more than a couple seconds without it, unless he's into it. Like, if he's truly into a thing, like he watched 4 hours of D&D the other day. Like, he watched an episode of Critical Role, and he was just glued. Like, he almost seemed like he was disinterested. Like, he was quiet, and he was just, staring at the TV watching. I was like, you want me to stop it, buddy? Are you bored? And he's like, no. I like this. Because normally when he's watching a thing, he's prone to fast forwarding through to the interesting bits. But he just sat and watched a 4-hour episode of Critical Role. This is a kid that's never played D&D. Yeah, he doesn't have a phone, thankfully. I mean, I'm one to talk about splitting my attention, because, like Ashley, you talk about having sensory overload issues. Chelsea has a little bit of that, too. She can't handle, like, all the screens that I have running, the air conditioner, and people talking. She can't do it. Whereas I'm, like, if I'm reading a book, I need music in my ear in order to stay awake. Like, I gotta have the stimulation to focus. And I think that's in part because reading relaxes me so much that I need the music to stay up, But I also, like, while I'm in here working, I'll have, like, something playing on Spotify on my TV, and like this, this is a juggle of attention, as you all know. Like, I've got to be alert for what y'all are saying and what I'm doing. Oh wait, there's a third one. I can get the red dragonfly figure next time I see Flick. I missed. I like that the red dragonflies are kind of lazy. They just kind of float around. But yeah, I look forward to, in my very circular way of talking, I'm very much looking forward to them coming back as soon as we sort out COVID. Because Scarlett's smart enough. She said that she figures within 2 weeks they'll be back on home learning. What I find particularly stupid about her school is that they are letting, and I don't mean this to sound judgmental at all, they're letting the normal classes do at-home learning, but all the advanced classes have to go in, which I think is a weird move. That they're letting they're making the college prep kids go in and be exposed to each other, whereas the normal non-advanced placement classes are allowed to stay at home right now. And it's like, why, if you're letting one group stay home, why aren't you letting them all stay home? But as you all know, I have pretty strong opinions about how we should be handling COVID, and especially in comparison to how we actually are. Fish. I am not an affiliate yet. I am still struggling to pull down the concurrent viewership. I'm hoping we change that. All right, Joe. Thanks for popping in. I always appreciate you showing up. Current average is 1.5. Fish, you're just being a jerk. That's all right, Joe. I appreciate it. I appreciate you being here at all. I don't stress the affiliate status as much. It'll happen when it happens. I mean, sooner rather than later is always better. But I appreciate anybody who shows up for any amount of time whatsoever. And then also engages. You know, engagement is huge. I know, Ashley. I'm sorry I can't accept them. I would like to have some subscribers as well. I would like to be able to run reruns. Look at Cookie, look at Cookie. That's very much like a dog chasing a grasshopper. I would double over if she ate it right now. Because I've seen dogs do that. Just, yop. Aw, thank you, Ashley. Like I said on Discord the other day, I don't know if you caught the conversation between me and Classy Katie, that like, I want a community that thrives. I don't want to be a dude with an audience. I want to be a dude in a community. And granted, I can do that dozens of other places. But I will go so far as I want it to be my community. You know, like I want ownership, so to speak, of a community. I want to be, you know, surrounded by people that want to engage with me, and I want to engage with them, and I want them to engage with each other. Because so often when I join somebody else's community, I just get lost in the shuffle, you know? Yeah, exactly. I want a healthy community. You know, I want a community that is just large enough that it supports the endeavor of Polynerdic, that is a part of the endeavor of Polynerdic. You know, that, like, I don't want Polynerdic, and I'm not saying as me, the gamer, me, the website I represent. Like, I would love for it to be a full-time gig. That is my end game, and I know that's a huge pipe dream, but I would love for it to at least be, if not a full-time gig, at least semi-self-sufficient, which means that, you know, it brings in some revenue, but people love being there and are healthy and build each other up and support each other. You know, I don't want a community with a bunch of, you know, douchebags in it. I don't want a community that constantly needs to be moderated in the sense that, up, you're out, yep, you're out. Yes, positivity, exactly. And I think that might make it a harder road to sow, as they say. That I, you know, by culling out negativity and toxicity, it's going to be harder to build the numbers, but I would rather have a healthy community than some toxic cesspool. As opposed to the non-toxic cesspools, you know? I'm just running around lost. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. Let's get these cherries. Sorry, Bruce, I'm stealing your cherries. I need them more than you. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, like... Oh, cool, Bruce is building something. Old man Bruce. Why you gotta make something I already know how to do? Dude, you're failing me. You know your back wouldn't hurt if you had a bed. You don't have a bed in here, dude. Yeah. No, I'm not gonna share it around. I'm gonna go sell it, just so you know. See, look, he doesn't have a bed. He's got a shelf made out of iron girders. He doesn't even have his cardboard couch. He's got a concrete floor. Bruce, that's why your back hurts, man. That's why your back hurts. I'm not even that old. I'm old enough to know that you gotta have a cozy bed. You have to. Because I have a cozy bed and I hurt my back Sunday morning getting into my cozy bed in the middle of the night. Unpaid endorsement, y'all. Get some Tiger Balm. Tiger Balm is great for muscle pain. It's even better than Icy Hot. No, I literally I got up to take a leak in the middle of the night, and then I was crawling back into bed, and like I bent this way as I was getting cozy, you know, kind of like trying to get my arm under my pillow so I could snuggle Chelsea, and as I bent here on my right side, I felt something pop. I was like, oh no, oh, what is that? And for the rest of the week until about Thursday, like anytime I went to sneeze or breathe deeply, it hurt. I actually thought for a second it was something in my liver or kidney, you know, like, oh God, what did I, like, hurt an organ? But then once, a couple days of the Tiger Balm cleared it up. You mean there's no tigers in it? I'm disappointed. I thought I was rubbing tiger residue on me. Crap. Alright, I take back my endorsement. I take back my endorsement. I was misled. I thought I was rubbing distilled tiger juice. Ew. Wait, never mind. I said that before I spoke. Or before I thought about what I was saying. No one wants to rub distilled tiger juice on your side. I was trying to be funny. And then said something even more absurd than what I was meaning. I'm gonna go ahead and blame that on the boy, because he said absurd things all last week, and it got stuck in my head now. Steal those cherries too, go sell them. What do I need to do? I need to sell some shells, and what is the hot item? I need to see what the hot item is. I haven't paid enough attention. Cookie, you're just hanging out up here today. That is the one thing. Oh, okay, so you know the Winch Queen too. I saw her follow the other day. Crazy Milk. No, Cookie blasted though. Cookie, if she was home right now, we could go and hear KK Bubblegum. What is hot today? Iron wall lamp and iron garden chair. Ah, okay. No, Crazy Milk. KK Bubblegum is entirely too catchy to blast in every room. Because if I spend any amount of time in Cookie's house, it gets stuck in my head. It does sometimes pop up on my various stereos, because I think I have a stereo in every room. Except the kitchen. And the bathroom. And it will absolutely get stuck in my head. What was I doing? Need to go to the bank. There's Cookie again. Zucker's chilling up here with KK still. Yeah, I love Cookie. Cookie is one of my favorites. She is actually Chelsea's favorite. If you heard that discussion earlier today. Cookie and Kiki are her two favorites, and they live right in front of each other. Chelsea considers them her posse, because they are neighbors. Man, I'm almost at 15 mil. I wish I could transfer that into my real bank account. I'd be set. I did the math once. All I need is 9 million in real life. If I had 9 million, I could pay myself a comfortable salary, get my kids in college, pay off all my debt, have a comfortable house, and I don't know who you are. I'm not answering that. Live the rest of my life doing what I want to do. So, if you know anyone that has a spare 9 million, yeah. See, Cookie lives here. Kiki lives there. I don't have Bianca. Yeah, see, these are Chelsea's favorites right here. She likes Bree is like a third place or second, depending on how you want to do the math. And Kiki and Cookie are tied for first. And then Chelsea lives right over here on the other side of the pathway. You know, Eugene is the only one who's given me a picture. And I like, Puck back here has lived here longer than Eugene. And no matter how many gifts I give him, no matter what I do, he won't give me a picture. It makes me sad. Almost makes me want to banish him. Because that's all I require of my Islanders is their undying love. Do I have anything I can give him? Crap. Have an axe. Bianca, is she the snow leopard tiger cat thing, if I'm remembering correctly? Yeah, I have two of the three. I have Marina and Zucker. They rank pretty highly on my favorites list too. I just got Raymond. He's my newest villager. I'm creeping up on him. I don't want to scare him. He's a cat. Oh, he's saying stay frosty now? I guess it's better than crisp. Hey, I remembered. I remembered who Bianca is. Yeah, I saw that you got one of your villagers saying stay frosty now too. I used to have Puck saying stay chill, but he kept complaining about it. He kept wanting something new, so I was like, fine, stay frosty. Now he's teaching everybody to say it. What you up to? What you up to, Pico? Pico, I'm gonna follow you. Not at all creepy. Yep, you noticed I'm here. Run away. Oh, you have a stay frosty emoji? That's another reason why I want to be an affiliate, so I can start getting emojis. Not that I have the ability to make them, but I can find somebody that can make them, and then I can make some emojis. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen her, but, oh, what is her name? I don't want to say it wrong. Yui? Oh, where is she? I follow so many people on Twitch. God, her name's Yui. I believe it's Yui. Yeah, Yui. She's got an emoji of like her face smushed against glass. It's one of my favorites. I would love to do silly nonsense like that. I mean, quite obviously, I'm not afraid to make a fool of myself on the internet. If you've seen my victory dance gif, you know what I'm talking about. Careful, Ashley. Nightbot might ban you. Give you a timeout. I really do need to back that off a little bit so it quits putting people in timeout. Water some flowers here. My little pansy patch here. Just keep hoping and praying for the purple pansies to show up. I just need two. Give me two purple pansies and I'll replace all of those flowers over there in that patch with purple pansies. I think it's time to go swimming. We go find our buddy Pascal. Cliff diving. I like that one, Crazy Milk. Cat in a cowboy hat. Who's the third octopus? It's Octavian, right? Isn't he the angry looking one? What is it, Octav? What is his name? I wish I had pets. If I had pets and the ability to make gifts, or not gifts, emojis, I would absolutely have some. I have to live vicariously through people that have pets. Until we get a house, then we will have pets. I think I discussed it the other day when I was playing that Best Friend Forever game on the Switch. My whole life I've had pets. Like, we had cats and dogs when I was born. So I can't think of a time when we didn't have at least one cat or dog, and fish and birds, and you know, we've just always had pets. And then I hit adulthood, and it's like, hey, you're gonna live in an apartment where pets aren't allowed for 6 years. I've lived in 2 apartments with this landlord, and he just doesn't like pets. And I get it. You know, it's his property. He doesn't want the collateral damage that comes with pets. I understand. But it is a bummer. You know, because pets do have, you know, health benefits. They're good for your blood pressure, good for your stress, general well-being. Yeah, and you're not wrong. I read that once a long time ago. In fact, the first time I was diagnosed with a generalized anxiety disorder, my doctor literally said, get a cat. Get a cat, bond with it. Its purrs will alleviate a lot of the tension that you're feeling. It'll be good for your heart, good for your blood pressure, good for your stress levels. Unfortunately, my landlord, currently, not that he's a bad guy, but like it's still like, no, you can't have a cat. Fingers crossed, if we survive the 2020 apocalypse, we will have a home next spring. Because Chelsea's brother's a realtor, so we have the inside track. And we've already discussed it with the landlord that we're looking to move when our lease is up. Because right now our lease is, like, we're on month 2 of the current lease, and we can't quite afford to bail right now. Because we would owe him, you know, practically the whole year's rent. And our landlord's a nice guy. I don't want to screw him that way. Because, you know, he needs the income. He's been a very good landlord. I do not want to, you know, hurt him either. Like, he's the most responsive landlord I've ever had in my entire life. Oh, that's broke? Boom. Here's this. You know, I lived in a different apartment under him, as I was saying, and then when Chelsea and I went to move into this one, we had a scallop. And there's Pascal. Ooh, that's bad. So you know what it's like to have a bad landlord. But yeah, like when we first looked at this apartment, it had a very tiny, very old refrigerator. And Chelsea was like, I'm not signing a lease until we get a new refrigerator. Because, you know, we're going to pay more, I mean, less individually, but more collectively. For this apartment, I would like to have a refrigerator that we can actually keep stuff in. I like that one. And I mean, within days, new refrigerator. Our air conditioner broke not too long after we moved in. Boom, new air conditioner. Like, I mean, literally like a 2-day turnaround. Air conditioner broke on let's say Tuesday. Wednesday we had new air conditioner. So yeah, our landlord's on top of it. He doesn't own anything bigger than this apartment. Like, everything is a one-bedroom apartment is the largest apartment he owns, and he stays on top of things. So we don't want to screw him over either. So that's why we gave him, you know, plenty of advance notice. You know, hey, You know, Chelsea's brother is a realtor. He's out there looking for houses for us. We're looking to move in the spring. You know, we appreciated all the time you let us live here, you know, and took our money for it. But, you know, we're looking to expand, looking to have more bedrooms, looking to get me a dedicated workspace so I'm not occupying a corner of the living room all the time. Where I can have like an official, you know, thing back here as opposed to something I threw together. I want to do some mood lighting. I've got big plans, man. I got big plans for everything Polynerdic. I just need to get there. Like, I don't know if you saw that we started doing morning shows before work. Just quick little, like, 30-minute chats this week. I didn't get to do one Friday because I overslept. So it's 2 days in a row I've overslept. We need to work on that. But I started doing morning shows. Granted, they're not, like, the big, huge production that I want them to be, but it's anything. It's hard to find an audience at, you know, 7 in the morning on the Eastern time zone, since all the West Coasters are still sleeping or going to bed. But I'm trying to diversify the content a little bit, do a little more chit-chatty stuff. I am going hard still on Twitch, though, because as we discussed earlier, Ashley, I'm close to affiliate. I just need just a little more viewership, and we'll be affiliate. Sorry about your stuff, though, now that I've rambled for a while. I'm sorry you're having a bad 2020 in the sense of the landlord nonsense. I've had bad landlords before. When I was a kid, and by a kid I mean like 17 years old, I was living in a little farmhouse with my mom, and we had renovated the place. We built, because like when we moved in, the kitchen and what was my mom's bedroom was all one open room. And so we had gotten approval to build a wall between the two, you know, to make it a separate room. And so we went through all that, did all that, and then the landlords evicted us. And by that time, I had moved in with my buddy Sean. And so my mom got evicted. And while they were in the process of moving out, the landlords and their family came to like do a little cookout in the backyard, and they took my mom to court. And when the judge heard all that stuff, they were like, the judge looked at him and like, you were lucky she is not suing you for that, because if I were, you know, overseeing that case, I would be handing your property to her. You know, like, it was that kind of thing. They were bad landlords. Terrible people. Later in life, when I was living with my mom, we had a landlord that just, like, anything that he needed to do, he was just bitchy about. You know, like, tree fell down. He had the corner of our lot that we were living on. Again, it was another small farmhouse. It must be like people that rent small farmhouses that just suck. Oh, that's new. What is this? I gotta see this. Like we had a tree. Oh, that seems dangerous. A pile of burning leaves. That seems dangerous, guys. Anyway, like we had a tree that was dead, and the wind knocked it over, and it was too much for us to deal with. It needed to be cut up and removed, and like he was just like, oh God, I guess I'll come out with a chainsaw and cut it up for you. Let me sell this stuff. I am so scatterbrained today. Like I don't know how I'm gonna handle non-Animal Crossing games. I didn't announce it ahead of time, Ashley, and you weren't here when I said it, but today and tomorrow and Monday are Extra Life Marathon days. Obviously, I'm not going to do a 72-hour marathon because that is crazy talk. But I am going to be streaming all day long. Probably at least 10 hours. Not necessarily 10 hours of total streaming time, but in a 10-hour window. Trying to raise money. As you see above my head, we're still at $75. And that is criminal to me, that we're still at $75. Now, granted, 40 of that $75 came from me. And I did get this nice little thing out of it. I don't know if you saw this. Look at that beauty. If I can get the camera to focus on it, not my face. Focus. Focus, camera. Focus. Look at the die. There, well, we had it for a second. It's on my hand, but not the die. What the hell? Yeah. I love that thing. Yeah, it's too blurry. I don't know what the hell's up with that. Normally the camera just locks right in on it. I guess my face is just too important today to the camera. What was I saying? We haven't raised past $75. That's the point I'm trying to make. So we're pushing hard this weekend for that. I put some incentives out. I don't know if you saw that link on Discord. I'm trying to find a nice $25 one as well, or a $20 tier as well, but I need to strike that balance, because I thought about making the I'm gonna eat gross and disgusting things, interesting things, $20, but that just seemed too easy. Because I have to buy the stuff out of pocket, you know? So that's why I made it the $50 tier. Because, like, I don't know if you saw the post I wrote. I once tried bacon and ranch sodas. And I was going to do content with it, but I didn't have a good enough camera at the time to do it. But they were so gross, I almost threw up from a single sip of it. And so I figure, if someone's going to give me $50, or give Extra Life $50, not me personally, I will drink the whole damn bottle for that. So that's the stuff that I'm trying to do. I just need to find something for 20 or 25. But I just you know, it's not like I'm famous enough to be like, I'll send you an autographed photo for $20, you know, that kind of thing. Nobody wants my stupid face with my signature on it. Not yet, anyway. Swimming. No, wait, no, we got. I think I have all the mermaid stuff, to be honest. Because he started giving me, unless there's furniture, he hasn't given me furniture in a while. DIYs. As far as clothing goes, I've gotten all the clothing because he started giving me duplicates. What are you doing, Eugene? Hey, yo. You scared me, Eugene. You scared me. I thought you had something big. Glad to see you guys out and about. You don't come. See, like, it's almost like there's like an imaginary line, but they don't come any further than Bruce's house. Fine, I'll take your money. I'll dig up the money tree. But yeah, that's what this weekend's gonna be all about. Trying to move that needle on Extra Life. I took a moment to pause there because I don't want to screw it up. I have so often screwed up the money tree situation of late. Or I've just been like, I put the 10,000 bells in my pocket, I dig up the money tree, and then I immediately close the hole, and I'm like, that's not what you were doing, fool. That's not what you were doing. It won't grow here, so I'm going to put it here. Oop. And then when this one's done, I'll just transfer it over, see? That's my money-making scheme right now. I wish it were that easy. Thank you, Knight. actually stole the idea from Ashley, who's in the chat right now. She has them on wooden pedestals. And I just didn't have the recipe for the wooden pedestals, so I was like, I'll use stone. This is a work in progress area, because I don't necessarily like the pathway aspect of it, but I haven't figured out what I'm going to do with it just yet either, so this is just a placeholder. In fact, while I'm at it, let me be silly with it and go get a construction sign. Oh yeah, absolutely. Just when you think you got it done, you get a new idea. Yep, absolutely. It is always a work in progress. Put this pearl away too, 1 minute. No, not drop it. It's a big pearl. I've never actually seen it drop before. I didn't realize how large it was. Let's see. Where's my construction signs? There they are. Speaking of signs, here's what I did with one of the signs that you gave me, Ashley. I made it my illegible podcast logo. I thought about putting it over here with the absurd outdoor podcasting studio. The other one I put Chelsea's face on and put it in front of her house. So she immediately brought it inside. Hey, thank you. I struggle with my opinion of my voice. I've grown to accept it as a recording because I've done so much streaming and podcasting and stuff. But for a very long time, I hated my voice. I know that doesn't make me special at all. Most people hate how they sound. Also, yes, I'm obviously not 12. Yes, I'm very, very, very much older than 12. I don't know too many 12-year-olds that grow this kind of thing, especially with all this gray in it. But I appreciate the compliment. Thank you. You need to pick where for disco, Ashley. Oh, the podcast studio, I think is what you're talking about, right? What are you two? Are you two sharing secrets? Okay, yeah, that's good. You know, yeah, I think if I can get you, Jen... Chelsea wouldn't be able to join because of the stupid way that you can't do local and online. Sean doesn't have it. Yeah, if I can just get a couple people there, it would be a great shot. Maybe Joe. If Joe can pry the game away from his daughter, his girlfriend's daughter. The Bester movie. God love you, Zucker. You're adorable. Speed Learning for Space Cadets was a fine film, I suppose. Kiki, I share your pain, man. And the beginning. And... Oh, that's one of the reasons why Kiki's high on my favorite list. Oh, that's what I was doing. Yeah, she just described almost every book to movie or TV show. Because, like, I've been reading The Boys comic, and they made some significant changes. Not that it's for the worse for it. Some of the changes actually work out well on the TV show. But they certainly changed some things. Alright, let's pull you out here for a second. There we go. Oh, I went too far forward. That's why I'm a fan of not like a direct adaptation. Like The Witcher on Netflix was pretty good because it wasn't like directly adapting anything. Yeah, there we go. Nice construction sign. Just letting people know. I gotta turn you around. Drop you from the other side here. Yeah, yes, Knight. That is the definite push-pull of this game, right? Like every time you think you got it done, you're like, I've got a better idea, and now I need to spend lots of bells and time moving stuff around. Like Up here has changed so much. Okay, we just sit down. See, let me do a trial run here. Oh, wait, I forgot how the camera controls work. Yeah, we can get a nice group shot. Of course, we can also push the chairs in a little bit if we need to for the shot. But yeah, not at all an original idea. Obviously, other people have done just that thing. Of course, you know, Gary Whitta made a tidy sum doing it with his basement talk show. But do it, yeah. Just do it. Also, I don't know if you've all seen oh, what is that? Disenchanted on Netflix. The little demon dude, Lucy. Do it. Anytime someone says do it, that's what I think of as well. Oh, I missed it. I put the controller down for a second, like a dummy. Make sure this is muted before I select it here. I don't want it to go out over stream. Before I drop the link here. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about right there in that link. If you've never seen it. I need to sell seashells. And I said it without messing it up. Did you hear that? Perfect. I've hit the right level of caffeinated, I think. That I can say a tongue twister without getting twisted. Back into our regular clothes. I'm not rocking the Hawaiian shirt today. I know that's a disappointment, Ashley. It'll be ready tomorrow. I forgot to get it out of the clean laundry yesterday, and it got a little wrinkled. Plus, it's KK Slider Day, so I figured I'll get the slider shirt on. Boom! Yeah, he's a creepy little demon guy. So every time I hear someone say "do it," that's what I think. I think of that little demon. Do it. That show's pretty funny though. I mean, it's obviously inappropriate and whatnot, but the Discord. Ashley, could you be so kind as to drop the Discord link? Thank you. Because I'm bad at typing while streaming. Largely because my microphone blocks my keyboard, and I be like, all are welcome as long as you are welcoming in turn. We try to keep it positive, uplifting, build each other vibe there. Call it the nerdy neighborhood because I'm a dork. I like alliteration. And I wanted some sort of branding as well. You're welcome. Welcome to the family. To the neighborhood. Family's a bit of a stretch. We're not there yet. And I mean we as a community. I can't even get my best friend to join. I'm like, dude, come on. You'll be on the podcast with me, but you won't join the Discord? What the hell? He's like, people, though. Trying to peer pressure him in. Next time I get him and Jen on the podcast together, I'm going to have her double team him with me. Phrasing. I don't think Chelsea would approve. Yeah, people are too much sometimes. You're right. I'm extremely introverted, believe it or not. Ashley knows this. This is the most talkative I get, honestly, is when I'm streaming. Or when it's me and Chelsea by ourselves. Because I talk her ear off, too. My job, unfortunately, makes me talk a lot. My job really, like, I'm a collections agent for a hospital, focusing specifically on government payers. So 90% of my job is talking to, like, the VA, and it's not fun. And then the other 10% is talking to the veterans themselves and getting them to yell at me. So my job is extremely not fit for my character. My personality, rather. But we've had many discussions about it. Like, I don't think any job is really fit for my character. Except for this one, and this isn't a job, it's a hobby. Because I could talk all day about nerdy nonsense. You want to talk to me about comic books? I'm there. You want to talk to me about... And, to go back to what you asked me earlier, I have not read Legion, by the way. Actually, I forgot to respond to that. I know, I have a very artistic bent. That is the hope, Kashi. That is the exact hope. At very least, if not a full-time job, one that brings some revenue in to support it. Or at the very least is notable enough that, like, I can find a way. Because I would love, like legit real talk. I also love to write, and I don't have time for it. Like, my dream, really, if we're gonna be real for a second. My dream is to write for a living. Like, I want my primary source of income to be writing. This is another dream, though. I would love, if this was my primary source of income and I could write on the side, that would be perfect. If my income come from one sort of creativity and then my free time could be the other, I would be in heaven. Like, I literally mapped it out one day that, like, if I could wake up at like 5 in the morning, exercise, have my coffee, have a healthy breakfast, and then, like, get a little exercise in, and then sit down and write for 4 or 5 hours, and then switch over and do this for the rest of the day, I would work 16-hour days every day. But as Ashley just said, society does not allow for that to happen. Instead, I have to spend 8.5 hours a day, you know, neck deep in things that break my heart. Because I can't tell you how sad it makes me when I see that, like, oh, this person's insurance paid $5,000 for this bill, but they still owe $5,000 themselves. Or even worse, their insurance didn't pay at all, and now they're on the hook for the whole $100,000. You know what I mean? Like, it's... Or 60,000 of the 100,000, you know, that sort of thing. Like, makes me incredibly sad. Thankfully, guys, and I need to announce this, I'm on day 4 of positive mental health. I've been in a rough spot off camera. Like, I typically don't bring it to the stream because the stream makes me happy. But, like, for a couple weeks now, I've just been having bad day after bad day after bad day during real life time. But now I am having 4 straight days of really good time. And I hope that's reflected on the stream. Because I feel, you know, now the stream isn't my only happiness. I'm happy, and then I get to be streaming and be even happier. So, I think, honestly, it's the combination of increased meds finally, you know, adjusting. Because a month ago, they increased my anxiety medicine dosage. And then I did get to see the kids the last 2 weekends. So for the first time since COVID started, I got to spend time with my children 2 weeks in a row. And it has completely spun me around. Like, work still sucks. I'm still having a bad time at work. But I'm not weighed down by it in the same way that I was. I accept the sadness during the work and then move on. Yes, I'm definitely energized. I think oversleeping probably helped too, if we're being real. Sleeping until 9:30 instead of 7:30 is definitely an improvement. I'm very scatterbrained though. Like, I'm energized in a way that's kind of given me attention deficit issues. I'm like, what am I doing? I have caught all the things, by the way, for this month already. We're on, what, day 5, and I've already caught all the new things. Let's go to the museum. We need some chill museum time. Bye, butterfly. No, wait, no. No bye, butterfly. We're catching you. Sorry. Into my pocket. Yeah, I'm looking forward to later today. We're going to stream some Tony Hawk. Because I played that for hours last night, trying to get 100,000 points on the warehouse so I can move on. Because my my persnicketiness won't let me move on to the park until I finish warehouse. I created a playlist last night so that way I can listen to the music I want to hear. Because I know it's blasphemy to the Tony Hawk fandom, but I think the soundtrack largely is not good. I know that's vile words coming out of my mouth, but that's how I feel. It is not the music by and large that I was listening to in 1999. So I made my own playlist on Spotify. I will link that in the chat when I'm playing it, so that way y'all can listen to what I'm listening to, or at least similar stuff, if not the exact song. That would be cool if it did it that way. I know, I said it was blasphemous. I said it was blasphemous. I like Superman. I like Blood Brothers. I like Bring the Noise with Anthrax and Public Enemy. I like When Worlds Collide. Those are the songs. Oh, and obviously Guerrilla Radio. Guerrilla Radio is one of the best songs ever. But like a lot of the soundtracks, especially some of the newer stuff they added, like I'm not a Machine Gun Kelly fan. No offense to you if you are. He doesn't click with me. So I created my own playlist of music from 1999 and early 2000s. With some late 2000s stuff as well. Look at that guy. Look at that guy down there swimming around. Wouldn't it be cool if there was more than one piranha? Piranha wants to take a bite out of me. Look at that. He's trying. He's like, I'm going to eat your face. I'm going to get you. Is he phasing through the glass? He might be. Really, Cashy? That's. I mean, to each their own. I'm not a skateboard guy. As I made the joke on our Discord the other day, Tony Hawk doing. What, you never noticed that I'm not a skateboard guy? Chelsea used to joke with me because I was a security supervisor at night. Skateboarders were my natural enemy. The piranha attacks you. Yeah, I've never stood there long enough for it to try. I have other fish will do it though, or try to boop you. There's some fish over here in this one that like to do it too. Those little purple fellas, right there. Sometimes if you stand here, they'll poke out at you. See? They used to glitch out and they used to come all the way outside the tank and like almost be in your face. I still feel so bad for these guys. Like, swim around a little bit more, fellas. I mean, your tank is small, but you've got more space than right here. I know it's an animation limitation, but I almost combine those two words. Animation limitation. Anyway. What was I saying? Yeah, piranhas took all the coding. I wish there was more of them. Like, you got a little swarm of the mackerel here, I think. Mackerel or sardines, whichever one it is. It's the sardines. Because the mackerel's over here, I see him. Yeah, I'm not a skateboard guy, but like I love Tony Hawk 1, and I dabbled a little bit in 2. So I kind of like I like that those two specific games. I never played any more of them, so like it's a nostalgia trip for me for that game to be out right now. You know, like it's brings me back to better times, certainly. Certainly less stressful times, you know? So I played a lot of it last night. I said earlier in the stream before y'all were here that like my right thumb hurts from playing it last night. So we're going to play it later in the weekend. It's good arcadey skateboarding. Like I have Skater XL and I've already uninstalled it because it's too much. I get it not being your thing. You know, not every game is for everybody. Like I was talking about a little bit ago, I played that Best Friend Forever game. It's a dating sim / dog ownership game. You know, like I enjoyed it. I didn't think, you know, if you told me that I would enjoy it, I'd be like, you're crazy. But I gave it a shot, and I thought it was fun and cute and heartwarming. It's a very accepting game. You know, it's you know, there's no limitations on you're playing as a woman, so you have to date men. No, you don't date the dog. It's a dating sim set in a fictional city that is the most dog-friendly city in the world. Like the dog-to-human ratio is almost 1-to-1, if not more than that. Probably is more than that if you get down to it. There are probably people that own more than one dog. So you move there, and you name your character. You have 3 character models to choose from because it's a visual novel style game. And you select your character model, and you select your pronouns. He, you know, he, him, she, her, they, them. And then you adopt a dog, and you have a couple dog types to choose from. I went with the Shiba Inu, however you pronounce that. And then you start meeting people, and they have dogs. I know the crab's delightful. And then you start meeting people, and then you have interactions with them. You have to train your dog. It's very simple stuff, but it's a adorable game, and I just found it incredibly heartwarming. It's very short. You know, you beat it in a couple sittings. But I loved it. You know, it's not going to be a game for everybody, but I loved it. I loved it enough that I started playing other visual novel games this week. Vampire the Masquerade: Codiaries of New York is one we're going to revisit this weekend. I put an hour into it earlier this week, and we're going to play it. I hope my voice holds out. Yeah, I love this. This is my favorite part of the museum, honestly. Once the art part is more built out, I'll dig it more too. But like, you know, look at the Ray. Look at the Ray hanging out on the window. I love their faces. The little face that their nostrils and mouth make. Oh, I want to go to the aquarium so bad. One of the last dates Chelsea and I had before COVID. I think it was our anniversary last year. We went to the aquarium in northern Kentucky. And we just hung out forever in the aquarium tunnels. Checking out all the turtles and the sharks and stuff. Oh, ran into the wall. Yeah, let's go to the bug side. Yeah, Newport. Right across the river from Cincinnati. Yeah, Newport, Kentucky has a fantastic aquarium. It's a little expensive, but it's a great place. Absolutely, Ashley. Last vacation we took, we were in, well, not necessarily your neck of the woods because we were in southern Tennessee, but we went to Gatlinburg last fall. It's one of our favorite places. I love the mountains. Last weekend was funny when I was playing this off stream. The boy was freaked out by this because he hates bugs. I love Gatlinburg, up in the mountains specifically. Like, it's cool down in the city. You know, it's a bit touristy, a bit crowded, but like there's some good food down there. I need to get a figure of this guy. I like this beetle a lot. Yeah, likely. Where are you at, Cashy, if you don't mind me asking? Oh, yeah, yeah. You got a long haul. You got a long, long way. 20 hours is probably about right, depending on how you travel. Too bad the old Concorde doesn't exist. You'd be here in a couple hours. Old supersonic travel. I love the butterfly room. I wish they landed on you if you sat still long enough. That'd be cool. Or do they, and I just don't know. Yeah. Okay, so it still exists. I thought they quit with the Concorde. I don't travel. I'm poor, so I don't get to see the world. Earlier, her name's still on the screen there, Chloe. She's from France, and we were discussing Europe and how much I'd like to see it. Maybe one day, in 20 years when Americans are allowed to leave the country again. Those of us that are left, after the coming apocalypse. Trump-pocalypse. Yeah. You mean the the coming apocalypse? I feel you though, This year has been an eye-opener for me health-wise. Thank you for the follow, Cashy. And it scared me. I'm actually wearing an earbud this time so I can hear the alerts. You startled me. I appreciate it, though. I'm a sucker for getting to see my gifts pop up, because I'm a big old cornball. Welcome to the community. Yes, I do this every weekend. Slight tweaks when the kids are here, as we were discussing earlier. I only got to do it once last weekend. But I'm going to do it today, tomorrow. Yeah, it's different art pieces. When I recorded that GIF, I had Catwoman up here. I've got Batman up now. I have a Punisher one that I put up. I thought about busting out my Spider-Man, Venom, and Carnage ones that I have as well. This is a Neil Adams piece, the comic book artist. So was the Catwoman. So is the Punisher. The last comic book convention I got to. Actually, now that I think about it, the first and last, because I've only gone to the one. I met Neil Adams and picked up this piece and had him sign it. You can't see it on the camera, but down here it says "To Shad, Neil Adams." I have some smaller pieces that I would like to play. See, honestly, what this is, you can see a little bit of it right here. My job has some really silly rules about having the company equipment displayed even when it's off. And since my work computers are right here, I had to cover it somehow. And I thought, why not with comic book art? So I do find it silly because there's no sensitive information displayed on a shut-off monitor, but we're not allowed to display them, so I cover it up. But yeah, long story short, I have different art. And we do this every Saturday and Sunday, or at least I attempt to do it every Saturday and Sunday. As I said, sometimes the kids throw a wrench in that because, having them back is a new thing. So, in this time of COVID. Next time they're here, though, they will be involved in some streaming. they they joined me for some Fall Guys last weekend, so we're gonna do that when they're here again. We might play some Fall Guys this weekend as well, because I've got 72 hours of free time to fill with sleep, food, and video games. And as it says somewhere on here on the screen, above my head, we're doing Extra Life this year, and looking to get some donations. That is the whole point of the mini marathons we're running. I'm not obviously going to be able to pull off a 72-hour marathon because that's crazy talk. I don't have the illicit substances needed for that, nor would I take them if I had them. But it's a nice thought, though, right? A 72-hour marathon. So we're going to be streaming all weekend, all 3 days. We're going to start each day with Animal Crossing and coffee. I'm going to play it for a little while. I'm going to take a break and then jump into other things. I have lots of games to play. We might see some Spiritfarer. We might see some Tony Hawk. I know you're not a fan, Cashy, but I do kind of want to get through that warehouse level. We've got that Spellbreak game to try out. It just launched this week. I tried to play it yesterday, but the servers were having issues. It being a brand new multiplayer game. I kind of like the idea of playing a battle royale as a battle mage that triggers all my dorkiness. As I said, we're going to try to finish Cody Areas of New York this weekend. I have another visual novel style game with some first-person exploration in it called Paradise Killer that I just picked up. I've got lots of stuff to play. I've got a ever-growing list of games to play. Wasteland 3, all sorts of stuff. Yeah, and Ashley is a big help around here. She's one of my more active community members. She's the kind of individual I'm looking for. That's just all about what we're doing. That cicada thing you posted in Discord this morning was something else. Like, it was captivating and skin crawling at the same time. Like, I at once was grossed out and could not look away. Like, that is so cool that they did that without it crumbling. I do not have the gentle touch for that. Like, I am 100% thumbs. That's what I was saying when we were talking about the skateboarding thing. I said it to Cliff. He posted that clip. Like, I posted the... Love you too, Ashley. I posted that clip of Tony Hawk doing the crazy trick without spilling a glass of milk. And then he posted the one about the 900 at 50. And then... well put, Cashy. Well put. I posted the thing about, or I said the thing that, like, when I was saying I'm not a skateboard guy, that I fall down turning 90 degrees on foot, you know, so there's no way in hell I'm doing a 900-degree rotation on a skateboard. And I also spill drinks just sitting here. I want to say it was during Animal Crossing and coffee last week. I spilled coffee on myself. And that's the last of it, guys. It's all gone. Dang. All my coffee's gone. What was I saying? But yeah, I'm clumsy. I have no coordination. I fall down just walking. I couldn't imagine trying to do any sort of skateboard trick, which is part of the appeal of Tony Hawk for me, to get back to that conversation 5-10 minutes later. Gotcha. I know you're not worth anything, but... Well, that's rude. I don't want to say that the butterfly doesn't have worth. Might hurt his feelings. We got a long ways to go on that one. I gotta catch every bug I see from now until the end of the year, I think. Well said, Ashley. You know, we are hitting the autumn season. That reminds me. What did I need for that recipe? I might go do some tree shaking. Do they keep the autumn stuff in a different category? Okay, it's not with the regular leafy stuff. Okay, autumn stuff will be in a different category, I see. Tree branch weeds. I need pine cones. Good thing. Good thing we have the ability to shake pine trees, because we have plenty of pine trees on this island. Give me my money. Oh, it's spring for you. Something spring themed? More pine cones, please. Less twigs. Less twigs. I think she's saying she wants to see your springtime island. Yeah, that's, you know what, Ashley, that's even more impressive that you have so many more hours than me, because you started 2 months after I did. I stand firm in my belief that I would have more hours played than you in this pissing contest if I did not play other games all the time. I'm too video game agnostic. Is that the right? No, that doesn't apply. That video game polyamorous? No. There's a word for it. I play everything. Yes, you are welcome to share your island codes or your dream travel codes if you have that. Oh no, I didn't mean to pick that up. Oh. I need to adjust that because that did not land properly. Oh, that's fine. No, that's not how it goes. Join the Discord. Hint, hint. There is space there too to drop your stuff. I have not made a dedicated Animal Crossing channel yet because I mean I probably could because enough of us there play it, but I need pine cones. They're so stubborn. Isabel made it sound like they're just going to be laying on the ground, but you just got to constantly. That is one thing I definitely need to be better about is, oh, there's a pine cone. I think I have enough now. I can make the burning leaf pile. Yes, I can. I can make the burning leaf pile. I can make the fire hazard on the island. That's a chill song. That's one of my favorites. You're gonna be sold. So I need pine cones and grass, right? Pine cones and grass. I swore I had a pine cone. There it is. I don't know why they separated the pine cones and the acorns. Honestly, I know this game's been out for 6 months at this point. I still am holding on to the dissatisfaction with the fact that you can't have multiple islands on the Switch. Because I would love that. Yeah. Like, I will forever be butthurt about that. Good point. Good point, Knight. That the storage system doesn't make any sense. I know. When I first saw it, I was like, that's just a fire hazard. Because, like, I could literally, if I function with the controls properly, just go ahead and, oh, it won't let, oh, no, it'll place it. Boom! Alright, see you later. Just drop a burning pile of leaves on my carpet. Oh, man, that's a terrible idea. You know what? We're going to sell those 19 leaves. Yeah, I saw that it was customizable too, so I want to see what the different customization options are. Let me customize this pile of burning leaves. I love it. I love it so much. As if my face didn't belie that. All right, no more crap talking about the burning leaf pile. The burning leaf pile just became awesome. I know exactly where it's going. It's going to the campsite. It's going to the campsite. Yeah, I take back every bit of ill will I had towards the burning leaf pile. It is now my favorite item on the game. If I rustle up some more acorns. If I rustle up some more, whatchamacallits. Perfect. Look at this. So just push it through the middle. There we go. Oh, man. Animal Crossing. I love you so much. Let me see if I can get some more, pine cones. There's one. See? Look. Asking ye shall receive. Yeah, we had a discussion last weekend. The boy really wants to play Animal Crossing, but it's his sister's game, and he's not good at the sharing. And we just know the moment he gets on her island, it's going to be havoc for her. Like, he already deleted her save once when she first got the game, so, like, I wish I had the money to buy her her own Switch and be like, Scarlet, this is your Look at that, 3 pine cones, Ashley. Guess who's getting their own marshmallow leaf pile? Yeah, when she first started playing the game, she had like her I forget who they were, but her 2 starter islanders were both people she liked, and she you know, she had started building out her island, and she came back one day and he had deleted it. Like, she had partially her fault, partially her mother's fault. She had to stop playing to eat dinner and didn't have time to save. He finished dinner first and then shut it off to switch to his games, and she lost everything she had. The save file got corrupted, that sort of thing. And yeah, so she had to start over. And so now, like, if it wasn't so expensive and hard to find, we would get her her own Switch. We'd be like, Scarlet, this is your Switch. Play your Animal Crossing on this. Because he also wanted to get on our island. I'm like, nobody. I'm sorry, but no. Like, I've put too much work into this for you to just run around and screw it up. I'm sorry. We're going to play other games together. So that's one of the reasons why I'm still pretty butthurt about them not letting you just have multiple islands. I understand the thinking behind it, but at the same time, I wish that there was a better workaround for it. I'm gonna mail you a fire hazard, Ashley. Hopefully we put it in an asbestos-lined box. Here's... You know what we just found out when you're playing handheld, you can type on the keyboard? We just found that out after all this time. Unfortunately, I always play it this way. Very... On... Fire... And spell... Hazard. Can you imagine how cool that would be if your television was touchscreen and you could just go, here's your very own time. Although you would have finger smudges all over your TV. I had that problem. I was playing a Hypnospace Outlaw the other day, recording. I do a series night called Polynordic Playtest. Essentially the quick look format. Typically it's a first impressions video. Most of the time it's the very first time I've ever played the game. And I was playing Hypnospace Outlaw on the Xbox, and it's a game, I don't know if you've ever seen it, where you are you're essentially like a web enforcer. You're there to look for harassment and copyright infringement and stuff. And there's parts where you have to type, and it's like, oh, this would be so much better with a mouse and keyboard. Oh, I missed it. I love monarch butterflies. They remind me of my grandpa. I have a sentimentality with, yeah, they do that. They'd love to get in the way. Like, if you're, like, trying to lay, like, a hedgerow or something, they'll run and sit right there. But there's 3 things that remind me of my grandfather that I'm overly sentimental about. It's lighthouses, it's monarch butterflies, and red cardinals. So that's I will always have a soft spot for those things. I've actually brainstormed getting a tattoo of it next time I get a tattoo, but those are expensive. And again, COVID. Push them into the ocean. Take a swim. I'm a fan of abusing them with a net. Ashley has seen many times of me beating Tammy when she was here. Get out of the way. Why don't you leave? You're not welcome here. Yeah, it's no secret. I was not a fan of Tammy there for a while. Go figure, by the time she left, I was cool with her, but... Or at least accepting of her being here. I just kind of accepted, like, she's never gonna leave. She's always gonna be here. Never getting rid of her. I just realized in the space of like 10 feet here on the island, I have 3 things advertising my podcast. There's a shirt, a sign, and then a freaking podcast studio. I need to do something more with it, though, to decorate it up. If I was any good at creating clothing in-game, I would have a shirt that I could wear. Since it doesn't let you scan the QR codes and then put them on clothing. And I understand why they do that for a safety thing, because I imagine all sorts of perverted nonsense would get scanned in as clothing. Maybe I need to put, like, some bushes here or something, like a shrub. Some sort of plant life. To the storage. Yeah, I'm going to put a coffee mug on the table. I might even have a branded coffee mug if I think about it. Grab this one too, just in case. All right, Ashley, have a good rest of your day. I will be around myself. You know where to find me, Ashley, if you need me. If you want to pop in and say hi. Oh, you have the dreaded Easter event coming, huh, Kashi? Eggs everywhere. Or is it gonna happen? Does it work that way? Do you get the egg event now, or did you only get it during Easter time? Was it a fall event for you? How's that work? I don't have enough plants. At least of matching type. I can get that and that, but I don't want to use this because everyone uses the cypress plant for the between two ferns look. Yeah, I've never messed around on a Southern Hemisphere island, so I don't know how that works for the events. I wonder if they tweaked it so that way the eggs won't be as omnipresent as they were last time. I need to eat soon. My stomach is a rumbling. Quiet, you. Sounds like KK's angry. Let's see what we can order for the set here. Put the asteroid out there. My floating rock. Yeah, I like the bamboo stuff a lot, to be honest. You know, I really wish when you go to the store, it just wouldn't list the stuff that's not for sale. Like, just get rid of this. Like, don't make me look at it. I'm here to buy things. Don't show me things that I can't buy. Speaking of the Bunny Day stuff. Exercise ball. Put a yoga ball on the set. I do sometimes visit other islands. I'm not going to today, strictly for time. I'm going to stream till about 1 o'clock, and then I'm going to take a lunch break. And then I'll be back with whatever else I play. But I never outright say no. Like, I'm not coming to your island, dude. You know, like, I'll never do that. Oh man, I could make the garden wagon, put it on my set. That would be cool. That'd look nice. Put the piano on my set. Class it up. I think I have one. Unless I accidentally sold it. I'm pretty sure I have a piano. I think I have one of those too. I'm just trying to think of things to decorate it up a little bit, you know? Drop the Moai statue. Yeah, maybe we'll do island tours tomorrow. Yeah, I love when they do that too. Like they'll be a bench right there and they'll flop down where they're standing. It's like, come on, man. Come on. I got this nice cozy chair I put out for you and you're gonna sit on the ground like a fool? Sounds like you're having a day over there. Super cooperative villagers, sounds like. Wait a minute, I just thought about something. Let's go ahead and order 2 of these just in case here. All right. They're just all up in your business, all in the way. Yeah, old KK down here is getting antsy. He needs a sandwich, apparently. All right, let's just come out here and well, let's not put that one down first. Let's put this one down first. Yep, there you go. It's the branded mug. Did it right. For now, we'll put the thank you, Dad mug down. We get 2 coffee cups here. Oh man, can I turn it Is there a way I could... Nope, that's not right either. Maybe if I stand here, the handle will be facing the other way. Aha, there we are. But now you can't see what it is. Darn it. Alright, well, that's fine. That's fine. And then I'll put a rattan table here. And then put one here. And then we could actually put the tape recorder behind. Oh wait, hold on. Tape recorder can actually be behind the couch here. It doesn't need to be. I mean, it doesn't even need to be present at all. I just like the aesthetic of it. Like, look, that's how we're recording. We're recording to reel. Always thinking, man. Always thinking. Oh yeah, yeah. The wider models don't fit on the stools. I think you'd almost need like a table for them. You know what? I just ordered 2 rattan end tables, and I already have 2, like a goober. Oh well. I'll find use for them. I will find use for them. Yeah, see if a bench will work. Maybe you can put it on it. That's one of the reasons why my big fish and stuff are on the ground. Now we look just off center here. I mean, it's the right spacing. That's what I'm missing. I need a mic stand here. That'll... okay, yeah. That's what's missing. Put this here, and then I can drop a mic here. Aha! See? I figured it out. I figured out the symmetry. That's what's different. Do I have a mic stand, though? Do I have an extra one? I do have an extra one. Look at that. Ooh, and I just thought of it. It didn't work. Will like a low table work? I know it's not the same as the stools, but would like a low table work? I haven't tried yet. Kind of turning you into a guinea pig here. There we go. And we'll put the table down. And I just had a beautiful idea of using these rattan end tables for seasonal stuff. So I can put like some fall-oriented things on them. There we go. This bad boy. I just need to get more acorns and pine cones in order to make another one to put right here. Boom. Seasonal stuff. Yeah, look at that. Looking good. Looking good. I like it. It's ridiculous, but I like it. Too bad I can't put rugs outside, because I'd put a rug right here. That's kind of lame that you can't drop the rugs on the floor outside. Man, look at my island being all me. Yeah, I could do a design. I might look into that. Put it right here under the table. You know what? Well, yeah, and the design will lay on top of the... Yeah, I could do that. Brilliant. Thank you. Thank you for telling me the obvious thing that I was missing, because I wasn't thinking like that. Because I honestly, I don't use too many of the custom designs as floor space. Particularly because, like, I'm a sucker for the difference in texture. Like, that. I love that. I love the sound of grass versus stone versus wood. And then when you put down the custom designs, they aren't the same. Hey, cicadas are still around. I thought they were gone. Just don't see as many of them, I guess. Cause like when you come back here, like this should sound like glass, but it doesn't. I know it's a weird thing to obsess about, but I just really love the difference in sound tile. I just need more fall seasoned items to put on the tables. And then Halloween, I bet there's gonna be jack-o'-lanterns. I can put jack-o'-lanterns out. Oh, it's gonna be so good. It'll be so good. A little wide, unfortunately. Ah, snow crunching noises? I like that sound though, man. I dig that sound. I gotta ask, do the villagers, do they start wearing winter clothes? Do like they start wearing like knit caps and stuff, or do they walk around in their normal clothing? Because I've got a bunch of winter clothes set up. Cool. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I was hoping we got seasonal clothing in the shop. Like, it was gonna irk me in a big way if I went into the shop and they were selling like swimsuits and shorts in the winter. Like, what are you doing? You're a grasshopper. Look at you. You wanted to get caught. Just flew right up to me. It's like, hey, put me in the net. All the running water in this place makes the game just a touch framey. I've noticed. Frame rate takes some dives when I'm over here. A shame. Like, is there anything you can display the big ones on? I wonder. Like, because I don't think Ashley, where I got the idea from, I don't think she had any. I don't think she had any of the big ones out. Zoom out just a little bit here. Gotta tweet some images later, you know? Sell some stuff. I can't wait for jack-o'-lanterns. Like, I'm not one to wish time ahead, but like, come on, October, you know? Like, October's gonna be so good. Please share ideas. Yeah, I have the Godzilla statue, yeah. I like my Godzilla statue. It's one of my favorite island pieces. It was one of the first cool things I got. Yeah, that's gonna Mothra versus Godzilla. Oh, why did I do that? I just backed out of the game to go back into it. All right, Kashi, it is right at 1 o'clock. We've done this for almost 3 hours this morning. It's one of the longer Animal Crossing and coffees we've done in a while. I am starving, so I'm going to fix myself something to eat, and then I'll be back in a little while with something else. I understand if it's not your jam, whatever it is I play, because it's not guaranteed to be Tony Hawk. So I understand if you don't want to stick around for whatever else we play. I thank you for joining us this morning. I thank you for the follow. I thank you for joining the community here, and I hope to see you around some more. All right, I'm going to hop off. For those of you watching, I am going to put a reminder out for anyone that comes across this that we are streaming for Extra Life. And then we also have all the other stuff. I'm going to bombard you with Nightbot stuff here as well in the chat. I'm going to hop off, though, and get some food because KK down here is grumbling. He's a hungry boy. He needs a sandwich. So I'll be back in just a little while. Thank you for calling me a delight as well. I appreciate it. I just feed my ego, man. Tell me I'm wonderful and all the nice things. I will be right back, though, in just a little while.